In this lecture, we're going to cover the proper usage of pipettes and syringes. While this may seem like a trivial topic, I assure you that it's not. Proper pipetting technique is a key analytical skill that underpins your success in accurately dispensing solutions. You're probably most familiar with transfer pipettes, as shown at the top of the figure. Transfer pipettes are calibrated to deliver one fixed volume at a given temperature. If you look closely, right here, you see that it's also marked as a Class A pipette, much like we saw for our volumetric flask. Unlike a volumetric flask, however, this one will be marked T sub D for to deliver, rather than TC for to contain. Measuring pipettes are calibrated to deliver variable volumes at a certain temperature as the difference between two measurements. For example, you could start with an initial volume of 0.25 milliliters and drain the pipette until you reach a final volume of 8.23 milliliters for a total delivery volume of 7.98 milliliters. While measuring pipettes are not as accurate as transfer pipettes, they do have their usefulness in the laboratory. Regardless of the type of pipette you use, anytime you are using a calibrated glass pipette, you want to use a bulb to draw up the solution, then quickly transfer your forefinger or index finger to the hole to move or hold the solution. The natural tendency is for us to use our thumbs in this situation, but please don't. Your thumb's fine motor control is not as good as your ability to control your index finger. Think about all of the practice you've had pointing with that finger compared to thumbing for a ride. Once you're ready to dispense the solution, you'll want to allow it to drain with the tip of the pipette against the container to make sure that you aren't left with a drop hanging off the end. Whatever you do, do not blow out the last drop in the pipette. It is calibrated to retain that last drop while still delivering an accurate volume. Micropipettes have enjoyed widespread use in the laboratory because they are easy to use, reliable, and best of all, come with disposable tips that eliminate the need for extensive cleaning between sample types. The green, yellow, and blue micropipettes on the far left are calibrated to deliver fixed volumes in the range of 0.2 to 1,000 microliters of solution. The two red micropipettes deliver variable volumes in the 0.2 to 2 milliliter range for the red one on the left, and the 1 to 10 milliliter range for the red one on the right. The yellow micropipette on the far right is a multi-channel pipette capable of delivering between 1 and 200 microliters of solution into multiple containers at once. Once you get the hang of using a micropipette, you'll come to appreciate how fast and easy they are to use. The key difference between a micropipette and a glass pipette is that the micropipettes require you to blow out that last drop of solution. The last type of delivery device you're likely to encounter in a fully functional analytical laboratory is the microliter syringe. Syringes are most commonly used in chromatographic techniques where you need to shoot microliters at a time into an instrument. If you get the opportunity to try your hand at chromatography, you'll need to carefully rinse the syringe several times with a solution of interest while being careful not to bend the plunger, which is oftentimes just a very thin wire.